Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Merrill Gymnasium on the campus of Dracut High School for tonight's MVC action between your Dracut Middies and the visiting Haverhill Hillies. The Hillies come into tonight's contest 7-6 with a three-game winning streak, having beaten Methuen 81-75, Lowell 66-60, and Chelmsford 61-57. Their win against Lowell evens them up at 1-1 on the season against the Red Raiders. And if you look up and down their schedule on the season, they played tough against the powerhouses of the MVC with a 50-46 loss to the Andover Golden Warriors and a 69-52 loss to the Central Catholic Raiders. Their next game will be next Tuesday night against Lowell Catholic, followed by North Andover next Friday. Your Dracut Middies, they come into tonight's action 2-8 overall, 0-4 in the MVC. They've got wins against the 1-9 Triton Regional and 2-9 Greater Lowell Reggies. You saw Greater Lowell last week get handled easily by the Lowell Catholic Crusaders, 82-37. So that might give you some indication of how this game is going to go. Seeing the pregame warm-ups, both teams appear to be fighting injuries. Looks like Coach Dave Parent has his JV players suiting up for tonight's game. Whether they'll see action remains to be seen. And Haverhill's coach, Sean Bryan, is facing the same type of situation himself. Now for tonight's introductions, brought to you by the PA announcer.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's boys basketball game with the Haverhill Hillies versus the Dracut Middies. Starting with the Haverhill Hillies, number 1, Jeffane the Hades. Number 3, Josh Harrington. Number 4, Mike Baco. Number 5, Gonzalo Contreras. And number 13, Nate Harrington. Now for the Dracut Middies. Number 1, Alex Ash. Number 2, Adrian Aguala. Number 4, Enoch Otikar. Number 10, William Bendel. Number 22, Alex Barnes.
So to rehash tonight's starting lineups for their visiting Haverhill Hillies. Junior guard, Jathian DeJesus, number 1. Junior forward, Joshua Harrington, number 3. Junior guard, Michael Baco, number 4. Sophomore captain and guard, John Zel Contreras. And junior forward, Nathaniel Harrington. Meanwhile, for your Dracut Middies, the starting lineup hasn't changed much. Number 1, sophomore Alex Thack. Number 2, Adrian Ajwala, senior guard. Number 4, Enoch Opakara. Senior forward, Julian Betial. And losing the tap there, Sean Kabonga, the junior forward. Hillies have it down low. Middies showing some pressure. Back out top. Haverhill willing to move the basketball around. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to work it. Passing out high. They're not really trying to feed it down low, although they do try to cut in. And an easy layup there for number 5, Jean-Zel Contreras. Thack facing pressure. Middies need to come help. And they barely do. They go down low. 3-pointers away. It's good. Number 10, Julian Bettiol. 3-2 Middies. Sean Bryant pacing all the way past the midcourt stripe. Middies running pressure at the ball handlers. Ball is out of bounds off the Hillies. Turnover. Thack to inbound. Coming back. Adrian Ajwala. Middies, Bettiol. Tabonga, corruption. And it's a travel on the Middies. Bettiol can't believe it. Or correction, that looked like Ajwala. Looking at him going, what are you talking about? Ball will be inbounded on the near side in front of the Haverhill Hilly bench. Turnover by the Middies. They steal it, tap it away. Middies going to push it a little. They're going baseline. They try to get it. Bad feed and turnover. Middies cannot intercept the pass. They do get down there, but Haverhill rebounds it, puts it back. Contreras again, second hoop of the game. So it's Contreras 4, Middies 3. Middies need to break the pressure. Where's the help? Where's the help? Nowhere. They kick it underneath. They're slow with that. Easy layup is missed. Outlet, 2 on none. And Contreras makes it 6. Middies need to regain their, or find some form. Thack. Ajwala kicks it over Bettiol. Another 3. 6 all. Middies look like they're going to count on Bettiol all night with a 3-pointer. Playing in a 3-2 zone. And lack of communication there on the part of the Hillies causes a turnover. Contreras tossed it into the right corner. And his partner cut to the hoop. Dead space. Ajwala kicks it over again. Bettiol 3. Nance wants to prance. Needs to play D. 1-3-1 zone for the Middies now. Ball's away on the weak side. Bad rebounding by the Middies. Put back by number 13, Nathan Harrington, the junior forward. And easy layup missed as he went too deep and got himself stuck under the hoop. Contreras fires away. 3 is good. 11-8, 11-9 lead, Haverhill. Middies playing one-on-one basketball. Foul called on the floor. And that's on Michael Bako, his first. Inbound by the Middies. Thack underneath his own hoop. Kicks it out. Looks. Fakes, nothing. Thack with the basketball. Almost loses his feet and the basketball. 3-pointer away, no good. Middies trying to reach. Almost created a turnover, but cannot come up with it. Contreras cuts to the hole. Easy 2. Timeout Middies. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. So it's been the Julian Bettiol show for the middies. Number 10, the senior forward, firing away three-pointers. Meanwhile, drives to the lane have resulted in nothing as they drive too aggressively and wait far too long to put up their shots. And then when they do make a shot, they prance for the crowd. This could be interesting. Opportunities to inbound. Bettiol tosses it into Thack and then sprints up the court. Thack brings it across half court, signals a play. No good. Jumper inside. No good. Contreras again. DeJesus into the post to number 13. The junior gets it picked out of his pocket, Harrington. Referee blows the whistles, tells both teams to stop with the jarring, play basketball. So that's a warning. Next one is likely a technical foul. And now the Haverhill bench is getting on the official's case for that warning. Three-pointer away. Alex Thack makes one now. Middies force him out. Contreras steps, pop. Easy swish. Middies need to get up in Contreras' face, do something other than watch him shoot. Uncontested. DeJesus on Thack. Thack takes it to the hole. High. Nothing but net. Nothing. Bettiol steals the ball. Thack comes up with it. Cuts. Ajwala. Shot is away, no good. Middies aren't jumping. Bettiol comes up with it. Left-handed jumper, no good in the lane. Haverhill basketball. Middies don't pick up on the back door, but neither do the Haverhill Hillies. An easy cut, dry, no good. Ajwala comes away with the basketball. Enoch Opakaro with the basketball now. Nothing. Number 3 for the Hillies. Joshua Harrington with his first foul of the evening. Into the game now for the middies. Ryan Cole, number 11, a senior guard. He'll inbound the basketball. Thack trying to run around. Middies need to get the ball in. Enoch Opakara comes out with it, pulls into the lane. Jumper is no good. Back of the iron, back to the other side, easy. And a three-pointer away. Number 3, Josh Harrington extends the lead to 3. That layup is no good. Ajwala just threw it up. No, nothing towards the rim. Wasn't in the right position to do that. And DeJesus shows him a 3, which is good from the left corner. Lead extended to 9 for the Hillies. And Thack bumbles the dribble out of bounds. Into the game now. Back Ryan Mazza, the sophomore guard, number 11. Harrington kicks it over to Iraheta. Correction, that's Contreras. Contreras fires away. This time he front rims it, no good. Outlet pass is not there. Obakar is going to take it full length. Thack kicks it out to Thack. Thack is long. Middies cannot garner that rebound. DeJesus has it. Over to Bako. Bako and Contreras take it out. Ajwala is going to face up defense. Middies getting screened away and get put out of position. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Middies. They tied him up underneath the hoop. Into the game for the Haverhill Hillies. Javel Andino, a sophomore guard, 10th grader. Opakara taps it back to Thack. Thack gonna bring it across to Jesus, gonna meet him there at half court. Playing it. Oh, easy there. Up and under. Middies get a layup. Number 22, Sean Kabonga with his first of the night. Contreras cuts almost unabated. And that's the end of one quarter complete. So after one quarter, you've got the Haverhill Hillies 21, your Dracut Middies 14. You're watching Dracut Access Television's coverage of Dracut High School athletics here on Channel 22, Dracut Access Television. And we're back for second quarter action here at Merrill Gymnasium. Both teams delaying coming out of the huddle. Referees are blowing their whistles, trying to get some action from both teams. Action in the first quarter was a little chippy from both teams, and they've already been warned about the talk. Contreras has the ball. Gonna bring it across half court. Opakara guarding him. They kick it down low again. They turn it over. Haverhill Hillies. Ajwala's got it. Looking for a cutter. Didn't find Ryan Cole. Dumps it down low. And Enoch Opakara with the easy layup. Some nice interior passing. Sean Bryan is complaining that it was a travel. Isn't getting the facial attention, the eye contact from the official. Kabonga out tight. Fires away. Ooh, that was well right by Ryan Mazza. And the student section for the Middies is packed, and they're jeering him. Thack takes it across. Ajwala waves it off. Stutter step dribble. Top of the lane is no good. Rebound Andino for Haverhill. Middy's going to play an extended 2-3 zone, it looks like. Kabongo almost gets called for the foul there in the corner. And he's going to get called now. That's his first, the team's first. Haverhill trying to set up their offense. That's Contreras with the basketball, number 5. And he's going to cut and drive a little. He's going to kick it back out to number 11. Kick it back underneath. We're going to get another. Oh! Expected a foul call. We get a traveling call instead. So turnover by the Hillies. 6:34 and counting here in the second quarter. Thack, Ajwala bring it across. Trying to play there. Contreras extending the defense. Number 20, I think that's Jack Buxton. Correct. Buxton was out there. He can't get it. He's going to race up behind the trailing play. Needs to get in a position. And they don't get the charge call. And Ryan Cole is down on the floor. Now he's up and at him. So I don't know. Ajwala, oh, that could have been called for steps. That was just a bad overshot. No good, no rim. And Jack Buxton going to get called for the foul underneath. Team's second, his first. At the line and shooting to Javiel Andino. That's in and out. And we're going to have a lane violation or a foul. And I think they called Jackson Pater for that foul. Freshman forward. Pushing off underneath the basket. And Contreras gets up and puts a little rim service on it. Not quite a dunk, but a nice over the rim. Thack with the basketball. Contreras, Garden. Contreras playing textbook defense with his feet. And so call was on number 20. I believe that's Christopher Perdomo. Correction, they got no foul. That ball is no good. Jack Buxton gets it down low. Thack takes it into the lane. And they're going to say it's off of Thack's knee. Turnover for the Middies. They're going to chase the ball underneath the stands. And so much for that bounce pass. 2 shots and you get it out of there. Inbounding for the Hillies. Joshua Harrington, the junior forward captain. Bako with the basketball. Thack playing defense, shuffling his feet across. Harrington trying to work it down. Opakara bodying him up. Not going to play it. Into the game for the Middies, number 15, Jackson Pater. And the Middies are going to get called for another foul. I think it's on Buxton. Yes, it is. His second for Jack Buxton. Harrington all net on the first. Tries to high five his teammates, low five his teammates. There's nobody there with him. Now he'll get some help on the rebounding line for the second shot. Nice camera work there. And that second one is through. So Middies trail by 11 now. Opakara brings it across half court in his, I think they're orange sneakers. I think he went to Tennessee. Here's Pater. Pater sets a pick after he passes the ball over. Opakara takes it to the hole, switches hands, no good. And it's off the Middies. Opakara talks to the ref. Whatever was said was funny. Not contestable. Kabonga back into the game. Opakara out of the game. Oh, he picks his pocket. Ajwala takes it up. Easy layup uncontested for 2. And he watches the ball bounce around there till, wait a second, we got something. Apparently they didn't inbound, they didn't give it to the referee to inbound it, maybe. Nathan Mafika with the basketball right now. Guarded by Kabongo. Oh, that's a travel. And for good measure, Pater doesn't let him get the shot off. He puts his hand on it, put it back on the floor. Sean Bryan working the referees on his home, the visiting side of the court. Ajwala, way deep, Bettiol. That one's no good. Buxton can't get over the back and get it. Pater's gonna hustle back. Daco Mafika trying to work the basketball. Haverhill trying to stay down low. They're going to throw a high pick on Ajwala. Oh, Ajwala picks the bucket again! AZ2 for the Middies. Middies showing some defense. Bako across. Pater hopping and skipping. Timeout, I believe, Haverhill. Lead cut to 7. So their first timeout of the half. So Middies showing some fight here in the first half. Still trailing by 7. Middies making a basketball game of it, but they still play somewhat fundamentally unsound basketball. They need to play tighter defense and understand, call out the switches and the picks so that they have clean transitions. Middies have a jam-packed student section right behind their bench. I think they've more than doubled up the parents on the opposite side. And directly across from our camera, there's next to nobody. Inbound for Haverhill Harrington to Contreras. Contreras and Ajwala. Ball's out high. Screen is there for Contreras. He doesn't need it. He doesn't make the shot. Kabonga's going to bring it up court. He was looking to outlet it. He had nobody with him. And he drops the basketball. But Bettiol picks it up. Kabonga tries it. Kabonga doesn't get it. Middies cannot rebound. They have two bigs there and can't grab the rebound. That cannot happen. Bettiol going to get called for the foul on the reach. Plays it with his hands and not with his feet. That's his first. Fifth foul of the half, of the quarter for the Middies. Contreras to the line, shooting 2. Looks like the officials lost track of how many fouls in the quarter there were. And Contreras makes the first. That's the responsibility of the scorekeepers and potentially the clock operator, Fred Steck. And Contreras makes both, extends the lead to 9. Ajwala has it, Contreras cutting there. Bettiol needs to look back, he finally does. He's gonna come over and run a pick on Contreras. Ajwala gets stuck on one foot. Buxton helps, Ajwala again. Bettiol back from behind his head. Bettiol shows some defense. Ajwala's out there, they're trying to pick his back pocket. Contreras takes it all there. And the putback by number 13. Nate Harrington is good. Middies need to do it. Contreras picks the pocket. Middies down 11, and they allow a cut, but there's no foul called on that. Could have been easily called. Bettiol brings correction. Buxton away, no good. That's short and wide. Rebound 4 to Contreras, I believe. He's going to kick it to Bako. Bako looking for it. Kabonga. Oh, steal. Bedial takes it to Ajwala. Ajwala puts it up left-handed, no good. Rebound was to Haverhill, but they could not control it. And I believe it was Bedial or Kabongo who knocked it off a Haverhill Hilly. These colors for Haverhill are a little off for me. Haverhill, I believe, has always been maroon. These are a green and gold type of outfit. That too is going to be off of the Haverhill Hillies underneath the basket. Sean Bryan up off of his bench yelling at his players. They need to grab that rebound. Kabongo out top. He's looking for it. He's got nobody. You got to move the basketball. Opakaro with the basketball. He's going to cut to the lane. He cuts it too low. Oh. Agwala. 2 shots. Oh, and the middies don't look at the cutter. Easy layup, number 1. Jathion De Jesus. That gets Dave Parent off the bench to yell at his players, pay attention. And Dave Parent, for his yell, I don't know what he yelled, gets a warning from the official. Middies have the basketball. Opakaro with the basket. He's going to cut to it. And are we going to an offensive or a defensive foul? So Jathion De Jesus gets called for his first foul. Second of the quarter for the Haverhill Hillies. Thack with the basketball. He's going to kick it out to Kabongo. Kabongo looking for it. Thack comes out to get it. Middies kind of stiff in their legs. Kabongo with the basketball, needs to pass it. He pulled up his dribble. 4.8 counting. Thack's going to take an easy layup and gets it to end the half. So after 1 half, it is the Haverhill Hillies 33, your Dracut Middies 22 here on Dracut Access Television's coverage of Dracut High School Athletics here on Channel 22. Welcome back to Merrill Gymnasium here on the campus of Dracut High School, where your Dracut Middies trail the visiting Haverhill Hillies 33-22. The leading scorer for the Middies is Julian Bedial with 9 points on 3 3-pointers. And the leading assist man, well, that's Adrian Ajwala, but he's only got 3. On this season, Alex Thack, number 1, leads the team with 12.75 points per game. That's 102 points in 8 games. Ajwala has 100 points in 10 games for a 10-point average. Opakara, 89 points for an 8.9. And Sean Kabongo, 56 points in 10 games for a 5.6. Their rebounding leaders, well, obviously it's Sean Kabongo, who generally plays power forward or center, averaging 4.7. Opakara is averaging 4.1. Ajwala, 3.9. And Big Jack Buxton, 2.9. The assist leaders, well, you've got Alex Thack with 18, Opakara with 16, Sofuk with 13, and Ajwala with 12, correction. Foul trouble for the Middies. Number 23, Jack Buxton with 2. For the Haverhill Hillies, no player has more than a single foul. It should be Middies basketball at the half court on the opposite side from our camera. So Fred Steck's put the 8 minutes on there. It's time for third quarter action. Opakaro with the basketball. Thack off a Kabongo pick. Ajwala takes it baseline, almost steps on the baseline for the turnover. Thack hits Kabongo on the cutter. Easy 2. He seems to like that end of the court much better. He went very aggressively to the hoop. Maybe Dave Parent pointed that out to him in the classroom between halves. And Opakara tries to steal it. He kicks it out. He gets it. He's got a 2-on-1. Kabongo! No, Opakara for two. And the middies. Bettiol almost jumps into the Haverhill bench. Knocks it away, but it will be Haverhill basketball. Should be side out of bounds. So much for the kick, as the officials couldn't grab hold of it. Sean Bryan is chirping at the officials down there, saying the middies are doing something wrong. And, Kabongo gonna get called for the grab as the Haverhill offensive player tried to go baseline, and he grabbed him rather than give him the easy baseline. So that's 2 fouls on Kabongo. Bettiol gets picked underneath, gives up the easy 2 under the basket. Sean Bryan marching up with the official to see, and they turn it over again. That one, any tighter, it might have been called for offensive goaltending, but no, it gets in there before he can touch it, so no call. Opakara with the basketball. Face guarded by number 3, Joshua Harrington, who should get called for the foul there. His second of the evening. Bettiol to inbound it to Thack. De Jesus playing up, slapping at the basketball. Kicks it over. Gets it picked. Couldn't decide what he was gonna do. Makes a foolish mistake, and it'll cost the middies a foul. Number 2, Ajwala gets called for his first. So they gave up the prevent the fast break, but give up the foul. Haverhill playing through screens right now, blocking the middies out. Contreras kicks it to Jesus and Harrington. They give up a last second easy jump pop, 2 points. Extending the lead to 13. De Jesus chases him down low. Thack one-on-one, literally, numerically. Thack can't find Opakara, or that was Ajwala. Ajwala with the basketball again. Does the little street move. Kabongo baseline, easy 2. Timeout, Haverhill Hillies, 5:23 remaining in the third quarter, leading by 11. Sean Bryan agitated and loud enough to be heard on your boom mic. So the middies aren't doing anything special. They came out slightly more aggressive than they did in the first half, but still need to do it with measured control, is how I'll describe it. Sean Bryan very agitated. And you could hear what his comment was. Very heatedly, he said, "You should be burying this team. Go do it." So let's see how Haverhill reacts. Let's see how the middies deal with it. Haverhill to inbound the basketball. Contreras going to bring it up. 3 men down this time to bring the basketball up for Haverhill. Ajwala. No, that's Opakara guarding. Maybe he's going to try to, and lean it in. Number 13, Nathan Harrington, going to use his size. You want to play power basketball? Middies need to play power basketball if they can. Thack takes it to the hole. Easy dip shot is good. Three-pointers away. That was not pretty. And the Middies are going to tie it up. And I think they're going to call Kabongo for the foul. If he had grabbed the basketball, I think he would have been okay, but that's 3 fouls on Kabongo. Contreras to inbound. And Harrington there to Contreras. That ball's no good. Opakara faced by Contreras. Contreras going to jog backwards like a defensive back. And Thack throws it up for Bako, going to get called for his second on the evening. Thack going to get 2 shots for that. Misses the first. Makes the second. So it's a 10-point game now. Both coaches up, yelling instruction. Contreras with the basketball. Has to decide on which foot he's going off of. That basketball is no good. The Middies cannot box out Josh Harrington. He gets over the back. Easy 2. Thack going to bring it across. Looks a modified 3-2 zone, 3 high and 2 low. Opakara takes it to the basket, cannot make the weaving layup. Contreras takes the outlet pass. That ball is no good. Kabongo gonna take it. Opakara is gonna take it. 2-on-1, and it's a block. Number 4, Michael Bako commits the block, but they're gonna call him for the foul. That's his second of the evening. Sean Bryan in the ear of the official again. Opakara misses the first, coming in for the second. Into the game for the Hillies. Number 11, Ryan Mazza, out of the game. Michael Bako after he commits the foul. And Opakara makes the second. Lead is now 11. Moving the ball away to Jesus. Middies doing a lot of jumping on defense, trying to block those passes. Number 13. And Contreras gets up and underneath, easy layup. And a quick timeout by Dave Parent. Inbound will be at half court after the timeout's completed. So the Middies are being faked out, getting up in the air, and that presents a problem. If they could only time it up better or read the offensive players better, then maybe they wouldn't get caught in these unfortunate situations. And let me make a correction. According to the scoreboard, Bako has 3 fouls on the evening. So 5 fouls in high school basketball and you're out of the game. You can see Dave Parent, if you can't read lips, and I can't, imploring his kids, I think, to play defense, to play smarter. And I think that's Jake Rudy, but I'm not 100% sure, who is drawing things up on the dry erase board for the Middies, explaining what he wants. And apparently not. They're going to inbound it on the end line. Bettiol going to inbound it. He does. to Ajwala. Ajwala's going to drop shoulder and drive. Out to Thack. Thack going to set the offense against DeJesus. He's going to take it into the lane, throw up a high shot that has no net near it. And Contreras is going to break the trap. Middies cannot get there in time. And they fall for the head fake. Easy basket by number 3. Josh Harrington there. Middies getting faked out. Opakara, count it, and 1. Not sure, they called that on number 3, I believe. So that's Josh Harrington with his 3rd. So 3 and 4 with 3 fouls each, plus 1 for Ajwala. And that gets through the cylinder and in. Contreras going to bring it across, meets up with his coach just across half court, who gives him the play call. Middies drop out. And DeJesus gets it bounced off of his chest by number 2, Adrian Ajwala. Sean Ryan with a look of incredulity. And number 23 is coming into the game. Jovial Andino to replace Harrington with his 3 fouls. Thack up there to Jesus in defense. Shots away, that's around the rim and no good. Middy's got to hustle back. And no defense is good enough there for Alex Sofuk, who's into the game. Middy's allowing the defense to lag behind the offense, which is never a good thing. Thack switches directions. And they're going to give him a +1 there as well. So number 2, White, I believe. Iraheta gets called. No, looks like 23. Jovial Andino with his 2nd. And that +1 is good. Lead remains at 11. Switches hands, but they're going to call it on the floor. I think it's on Pater. And it is. Number 15. Jackson Pater, the freshman, with his 2nd of the evening. Contreras shooting 2. That's all net. Jack Buxton into the game, replacing Pater. Buxton himself has 2. And the 2nd one is good. And the cutter there. Ajwala gets an easy 2. Haverhill wasn't ready on defense. Or maybe didn't care. They're willing to, with an 11-point lead, willing to trade baskets for the rest of the evening. 46, inside a minute to go. Oh, pick his pocket. Sofuk picks the pocket twice. Ajwala kicks it out. Sofuk with the basketball. Thack there. Traveling. So Nathan Harrington, the junior forward, got his pocket picked in the low blocks, and he's coming out of the game. He'll be substituted. Bring it across. Harrington, Joshua Harrington, and Contreras. Contreras with the cut. He's going to get knocked to the floor. So I believe Ajwala is going to get called for that foul. Correction. That foul will be called on number 23, Jack Buxton. He gets his third. Out of the game now, Harrington and Michael Bako. Contreras shooting 2. In, out, nothing. Sofu comes away with it, kicks it to Thack. Thack's gonna bring it across. Out of bounds. Off the middies. Dave Parent just drops it on the floor in front of the scoring table. Not helping anybody out, and gets a look. Sean Bryant looked like he's gonna play some defense out there. And it's an end line violation. Turnover with 0.8 seconds to go. Middies. Opakara to inbound it. Haverhill lackadaisically walking back up the other end of the court, but really what can you do? Thack's gonna get it and throw it 78% of the way, and it's not gonna get anywhere near the rim. And Dave Parent having a conversation with the officiating crew between quarters. So, through 3 quarters complete here at Merrill Gymnasium, it is the Haverhill Hillies 52, your Dracut Middies 40. Middies have shown a little more aggressiveness in the third quarter, but that hasn't led to any cut in the Hillies' lead. It remains at 12. The third quarter got you more players in foul trouble for the Middies, but it also got some fouls called on Haverhill as Joshua Harrington and Michael Bako both have 3. Joviel Andino with 2. And the only other foul called was Jathan DeJesus, number 1. He's got his first. He's got 1. He's a junior. For your Middies, Jack Buxton, Sean Kabongo both with 3. Jackson Pater with 2. Julian Bettiol with 1. Adrian Ajwala with 1, by my count. So the bigs for the Middies are in foul trouble. Haverhill's got some size, not necessarily girth. Middies' biggest problem appears to be Nathan Harrington down in the low. Bako with the basketball, he kicks it into Nathan Harrington, who tries to throw it up, gets nothing. We're gonna fight for it. Contreras loses it to Ajwala, to Thack. Thack's gonna cut across the lane. Can he get it up? Sky ball is good. Middies gonna pressure the basketball in the corner. Ooh, they get it. Knock it away from Contreras, but knock it back into his hands. 23 with the 3-pointer, and that's good. That's Joviel Andino. That 3-pointer's away, but no good. Sofu cannot get the rebound. Contreras is gonna have it. Ajwala is gonna try and use his feet, then he's gonna back down after 2 steps and trace back. Joshua Harrington with the basketball now. Nathan Harrington, correction. Middies underneath. They almost get held up. Opakara traveling. No, it's a blocking foul. Who's on the floor? Looks like number 24. Let's see what they call. Yes, it is. Georgios Papanakula. Obviously Greek, but my Greek is poor. This is where you need George Dristolaris in your corner to tell you what the correct pronunciation is, but Papa Nicolau sounds about right. Opakara with his second. That one's good. Contreras gets the shot away, but he traveled quick. No good. He's going to walk back across the other side of the court. Thack and Ajwala to inbound the basketball. 6:30 remaining in the game. Ajwala, Opakara. He makes it as he crosses to the other side of the lane. Good. I was going to complain about the idea that he should shoot it from in the lane, but apparently that does not matter. The Lady Middies have joined the crowd here at Merrill Gymnasium, having returned from their game, I believe, at Haverhill High School. Last night, the Middies hosted Fontbonne Academy and lost a tough one. Fontbonne, one of the top 20 women's programs in Massachusetts. Haverhill moving the basketball well. Harrington gets fouled underneath as the Middies overcommit, expecting him to break baseline. And that foul was called on number 4, Enoch Opakara, his first. Team's first. Contreras, Harrington throws it up. If the Middies could play post defense, they might not have so many problems there with number 13, Nathan Harrington. Instead, they reach and rip. And he front rims the first. No good. Second one coming. Haverhill leads by 11. Makes the second one and jogs back down the other end of the court. Thack and Opakara. Thack gonna bring it over. Contreras with the basketball. Facing up on the basket. Thack's gonna go baseline. Pulls his dribble up too early. Kabongo. Back to Opakara, who drops his shoulder and drives. Front rims it, no good. Turnover to Haverhill. Contreras gets it. Gets the plea to slow it down from Sean Bryant. And they're gonna they try to extend the 2-3 zone of the Middies. Jack Buxton stepping out to the top of the key as they try to break them and go baseline. That ball gets a friendly roll and in. 60-46. Opakara is gonna go baseline on Harrington. Harrington's looking at him going, I went straight up. But he stepped there, he didn't have his position. So that foul call, I believe, was on 21. No, it's on 13. Yes, I was right. Nathan Harrington, his first. Round the world and no good for Enoch Opakara. Buxton out, Betty all in. Two substitutions for the Haverhill Hillies as well. Looks like Josh Harrington's back into the game. Contreras going to bring it over, dribbling left. He's going to kick it to Harrington. And Enoch Opakara is going to pick pockets. And he doesn't make it. He gets picked. Middies had their heads up. They could have, that was an easy interception. Acceptable pass. Harrington tries to go over the back. Thack goes. He kicks it down to Opakara, who can't get it, but they're going to call a foul on Haverhill. And it looks to be Nathan Harrington's second in the last 2 minutes. No, maybe it's Jathan DeJesus, because it says one with his second. Opakara makes the first, misses the second. Turnover. Middies play too straight up. They don't spread their feet, set their feet, and try to play defense. And Bettiol is going to be calling for his second of the evening. Ajwala going to extend on Contreras. Bettiol going to play defense. Gets up in the air, manages to block the shot, gets caught on the backside and gives up the easy basket to Haverhill. 14-point lead, Hillies. Thack going to bring it across. DeJesus plays defense. Thack cuts, cannot make the easy layup. Harrington comes away with it, and he's going to get a foul underneath the Middies basket. And we're marching back down the other way. Slap to the face is what the official's calling. Into the game. Now, number 15, Nathan Mafika. It's a non-shooting foul. Jathion DeJesus to inbound the basketball. Sofuk in, Kabongo out. .313. Contreras with the basketball. He's going to pull it out. Ajwala. And that's a pick. They're going to call Joshua Harrington with a moving pick. He threw his hip into it. Not a very good hip check in hockey or basketball, but Middies will take it. That, I believe, yes, it's his fourth of the evening. Ajwala with the basketball. DeJesus covering. Correction. Thack gives it up easy. Contreras with the dunk, or the tap in really. No grab of the rim, so I don't know that you call that a dunk. But DeJesus to the line, shooting two. .245 remaining. And that first one is good. 63-48. Takes both. Thack. Ajwala is going to take it. Pushes it off his shoulder and in. 2 points there. Trailed by 14 now. Opakara going to try to play some defense on Contreras. The fresh Mafika in there. Middies get up in the air. Ball bounced off their feet in the air, so it's not a kicked basketball. Thack kicks it over, in and out. No shooter's roll there for Opakara. And DeJesus misses it. Blocked by Bettiol, it looks. Opakara coming back down the other end. Stutter steps. Left-handed layup, no good. Foul on the floor, I believe, or possession arrow out of bounds. Yes, it's just going to be an out-of-bounds play underneath the Middies hoop for the Haverhill Hillies. Inside 2 minutes remaining. Middies trailing by 14. Mafika with the basketball. He's just going to spin. They're going to run out the clock. Thack trying to pick a pocket. He can't. Harrington, Josh Harrington that is, misses the basketball, gets it back underneath, puts up an easy jumper in the lane. And I believe we got a timeout, Hillies. Yes, timeout for the Hillies for substitution. So, this game is pretty much in check with the Middies trailing by 16. The next games for the Middies are I believe it's Tuesday night, 127-26 against the Billerica Indians at Billerica. Next Friday night, the Tewksbury Redmen invade Merrill Gymnasium in a game that will be covered here on Dracut Access Television. Then, on the 2nd, which I believe is the following Tuesday, the Middies go out to Lawrence Central Catholic High School to fight against the Red Raiders. Before 2 days later, on Thursday, they meet up with the Whittier Tech Regional Vocational Technical High School. I can't remember the name of their team. And then they go over to Lowell Catholic on the 12th of February to face the Lowell Catholic Crusaders here on Dracut Access Television. Ajwala kicks it up there, no good. Waited too long, didn't put enough on it. Ajwala gonna show some pressure now. Middy's gonna show some pressure. Sofuk knocks down, and they're gonna call a travel on the Hillies. Sean Bryan's not liking the call, but he's leading by 16. He's not gonna get too animated, but he's still up at the scorer's table discussing it aggressively with the officials. Ajwala with the basketball. That's a hold. Michael Bako. And that's 5 and a technical on the bench. I think it's Marcos Ortiz perhaps getting called for the technical foul for saying something to the official that was less than kind, we'll go with. And Ajwala misses the first free throw. That had nothing but metal cylinder. He's got one more. 1:09 remaining in the game. Middies trail by 16. That one is all net. So they make one of two. 15-point lead. Official has his hand up like stop. Oh, that's right. We got to play the personal foul now. At the line, shooting 2, Ryan Cole, the senior guard. Makes the first. He's got one more. Second one has some spin on it. I don't know if it's good spin or bad spin, but nonetheless, it goes through. Middies trail by 13, 1:09 remaining, and they get the ball. Ajwala's going to take it to the lane, kicks it in, out, nothing else. Ajwala with the basketball. Jump ball. Middies get the possession arrow. And they kick it to Ryan Cole, who misses an easy layup. Bettiol in and out on the 3. He's going to chase down his own rebound, which goes long, and nobody was there. 2 cutters. Sofuk going to take it in there. Crazy body motion, but he makes the 2. Middy's going to show full court pressure now. Ryan Cole into the game. Just realized Jacob Lauk. And rejected. Juviel Andino, but they're going to call a foul there. And the call is on Adrian Ajwala. And the first one is all bricked. And Haverhill regains possession. They give it up to Sofuk. Ajwala's going to chase. Oh, easy rejection, number 4. Michael Bako, but I think he's going to call him for the foul. Looked all net. And so Alex Sofuk is at the line, I believe shooting 2. The Haverhill bench, which includes the coaching staff, can't believe the call. They thought it was a clean block. I thought it looked like a clean block, but maybe they got some body before the ball, the hand got on the basketball. And that free throw was missed. It was going to be 1 and 1. Oh no, correction, he's got 2. Everybody was confused on that one. Both teams with 6 team fouls. So it should be, I think, 2 shots. Fisher's going to meet with Fred Steck, the clock operator, and an IAABO official himself. They're holding the basketball. They've talked to Steck. They're going to give Sofuk 1 more shot. And the second one is made, so the lead is cut to 10, 56-66. Sofuk going to get called for a cheap foul. Can't play defense that way. It's coming back down the other end with 25.1 seconds remaining in the game. That one's in and out. No kindness shown to Joshua Harrington, one of the Haverhill captains there. He makes the second one. Bedial to Ajwala. Harrington gonna chase. And Ajwala makes the hook layup there. Joshua Harrington mixes it up a little underneath. The whistle is blown. And it's a timeout for Haverhill, so no foul called. They're calling timeout either to regain their senses or just to talk about what they're going to do to get out of this gymnasium without any ejections or injuries. So the scoreboard would say the Middies made a contest of it with the score 67-58 in favor of the Haverhill Hillies. But not too sure the Haverhill Hillies feel like that is the truth. Once again, the Hillies go to Lowell Catholic on Tuesday to face the Lowell Catholic Crusaders, followed by a game next Friday night against the North Andover Scarlet Knights. As we said a few minutes ago, your Middies, they'll drop to 1-10 in the season. And face Billerica next Tuesday evening. And a long bomb. Harrington comes up, oh no, yes. Harrington comes up with it. Bedial is going to get called for the quick foul. So Nate Harrington going to the line, number 13. He'll be shooting 2. Somehow we've dropped to 5 team fouls on both teams, not 6. Makes the second. So 69-58, 11-point lead. Inside 10 seconds remaining. Ajwala is going to take it to the court, take it down low. He's going to make a turnaround jumper in the lane. And that should be it. Nope. Well, yeah, they are not sure. I think they're just going to say enough. Ball was thrown into the cheerleaders, rolled into the cheerleaders. And that will be it from here at Merrill Gymnasium. And so, on behalf of our Dracut Access Television's sports production team, Mike Dobbs, the guru of gamesmanship, Luke Pearson, Andrew Nunes, and myself, Mark Nichols, I thank you for joining us on Dracut Access Television Channel 22 for tonight's MVC action between the Haverhill Hillies and your Dracut Middies. Thank you and have a good evening.